Cable, we provide much more than just the fastest and most reliable internet service. We fill the homes of all our customers with joy and laughter. Our services connect friends and keep families together. With the most extensive fiber optic network, we ensure that you can enjoy the things you love with the people you love. Whether it's catching up with family or old friends, or simply just enjoying your favorite TV shows, people choose the Cable because quality shows.
Now you can have SKN Newsline on the go. Introducing SKN Newsline Android mobile app. Search SKN Newsline in the Google Play Store. Download the app free and stay up to date with TV news in St. Kitts and Nevis in the palm of your hands. With this app, you can watch your news reports, watch our live news feed on SKN Newsline TV, engage with us and other app users in the chat room, look at our special features, send us news tips, and call us directly. It's news on the go. The SKN Newsline Android mobile app. Download it free today. For all your printing needs at top-notch quality, go to Digital Print Plus, located on Princess Street, Bastyr, St. Kitts. At Digital Print Plus, you get the best in business cards, letterheads, envelopes, wristbands, tent cards, rack cards, flyers, brochures, logo designs, posters, photos, architectural designs, 3D renderings, and so much more. Digital Print Plus gives you the best quality at competitive prices. Contact us at 767-7468 or email digitalprintskn@gmail.com or follow us on Facebook at digitalprintskn. Digital Print Plus for all your printing needs at the best quality. Quality Diagnostic Laboratory, QDL, located at the corner of Fines Avenue in Keon Street, Bastyr, officially opened on Wednesday, March 6, with an opening ceremony at the lab. Government officials, some members of parliament, and members of the medical field were in attendance. Jasmine Handley, managing director of QDL, lauded the benefits of the new lab to medical services in St. Kitts and Nevis.
We are now ready to offer testing in the areas of hematology, clinical chemistry, immunochemistry, microbiology. Bacteriology will follow in a couple of weeks, cytology. Our intention is not to compete with already existing laboratories, but to assist with the profession of laboratory services needed in our federation. We have heard the complaints of long lines on corridors, of people waiting for testing. Hopefully we can help to shorten some of those lines, so that we all can focus on quality rather than on quantity.
Representing Deputy Prime Minister Sean Richards, Mr. Tom Buchanan, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Youth, praised the principals of QDL for the opening of their laboratory.
If I could just go off script for a second, I don't normally do this, but I'll do it in this case. When I read the information given to me on this company, Quality Diagnostic Laboratory, my first reaction was that this is a blessing. What really stood out to me was the part that said that the turnaround time for most routine tests will be less than 1 day. That will be outstanding, and I'm looking forward to it.
Meanwhile, Minister of Health Eugene Hamilton said that the new lab is a welcome addition to the health services apparatus of the country.
In any democratic society, enterprise, in fact private enterprise, is always encouraged. Private enterprise over public dominance. It is why this government, of which I'm a part, embraces private sector investment. We believe that we have a government with a mixture of persons who are what you will call center-right, believe in private sector development, and some who are center-left, who believe that the state has a role and that some services ought properly to be provided by the state. But more so, we want to encourage private sector investment. And this is why, again, I have to say congratulations, because this shows that you're taking the initiative to invest in the private sector in keeping with the government's policy of encouraging persons to invest privately.
After the official ceremony, the invited guests were treated to a tour of the facilities. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.
Suvin Richin was recently sentenced to life imprisonment for the 2017 murder of Rakeem Hanley. The court described the murder as cold, vicious, and the worst-case scenario, adding that the degree of seriousness was exceptionally high. The court also stated that his conduct was a proclamation of his untouchability in the community and that his good character was eclipsed by the circumstances of the case. The 30-year-old, who was formerly from Shadwell but lived in Durant Avenue, was found guilty of murder by a majority of the jury late last year. I am Chiari Morton for SKN Newsline.
At Nagico, the things that matter to you matter to us. Like knowing you're covered when your house gets flooded, getting your settlements quickly and fairly when a fire hits your home, and making sure your business can keep going even after an accident happens on site. At Nagico, we're about much more than just insurance. We're about the big things and the small things that mean everything.
Meridian Medical Pharmacy is the best place to get your pharmaceutical products. We make filling prescriptions easy. Our well-stocked pharmacies are ready to serve you. Check us for medical supplies, skin products, supplements, and so much more. Ask about flu vaccines. At Meridian Medical Pharmacy, we are focused on offering a professional, personalized pharmacy experience. Our service is personal, compassionate, and friendly. Located at our state-of-the-art medical facilities at the corner of South Independence Square Street and Adlam Street, downtown Bastyr, St. Kitts. And now we have a new branch on Frigate Bay Road in the Sugars Complex. Call 465-5096 and 465-3306 or email pharmacy@meridianmedcons.com. Visit Meridian Medical Pharmacy today and experience professional, customer care and fast prescription filling service. Meridian Medical Pharmacy.
How does it feel when you got that feeling? You got the flavor you love. How does it feel when you know you're not dreaming? There is nothing above. So good when you're feeling nice. So good it tastes just right. So good the place to be. So good it's KFC.
How you feel when things come together? How you feel when everything nice? How you feel when you're up on your ends with your friends? Everybody holding a vibe now. How you feel when things come together? How you feel when everything nice? How you feel when you savor the flavor, the feeling you get when you taste every bite?
So good when you get that meal. So good is the way you feel. So good at the time of day. So good is what you say. So good when you dance all night. So good it tastes just right. So good the place to be. So good it's KFC.
Good evening. I'm here in Shadwell, and it's the grand opening of Touched by the Wounded Hand Ministries International here in Shadwell. And tonight is the grand opening. We're here in this brand new building of yours, and I know in order for you to get here in this building, I know you have been on a journey. If you just give us a little synopsis of what the journey has been like.
The journey has been very, very rough. We started at the Dr. William Connor School 2011 on the 6th of March, and we really thank God we did some work at the school there. Then we moved to Buckley's with 2 weeks open revival services. Then we moved from Buckley's to Mrs. Skerritt building, and now we are in our own building here in Pine Garden, Shadwell.
How it feels like being in your own home.
It feels very, very good after you have put in all the labor and you have now seen the result of the labor that you have put into your building.
Yeah, because it seems as though that the building of the church has also been a lot of the members' hands. Is that true?
Oh yes, every member, we never been to the bank. Every member gave, and every time they gave, I show them where the money went back into the building.
Yes, because so which means you are definitely debt free, and that's the way God planned it for your ministry.
We are, yes, we do have a few bills to pay, but no thing, and the only real big bill we have to pay is the government land. Other than so, we can say we're debt free.
Yeah, but I know that he has been wounded for all that you went through. So definitely this church now is on a new level and is on a mission really for souls for Christ.
Amen. That is so true. Our heart desire is to make an impact in the community, Pine Garden and Shadwell and the other surrounding area. When we look and see what's going on today with our young people, how much can the church make an impact? And that is my heart desire. Too many crimes, too many young men are dying. How can the church make an impact? I listen on the radio, I listen that the church is doing nothing, but we, in Touched by His Wounded Hands ministry, want to make a difference. We are showing that the church is still alive and well in St. Kitts and Nevis.
And that was the apostle from the Wounded Hands Ministries, Touched by the Wounded Hand Ministries in Shadwell, is the grand opening of this brand new church. I am called the Springate, reporting for SKN Newsline.
The Ocean Terrace Inn celebrated its 50th anniversary. SKN Newsline spoke to the manager of OTI, who said that it's an overwhelming feeling and that they are celebrating the fact that they are certified as the only hospitality hotel.
It is an overwhelming feeling because we are not just celebrating 50 years of the Ocean Terrace Inn in operation, but we are also celebrating the fact that we are just certified as the only hospitality assured hotel here in St. Kitts. So it is a tremendous feeling. It's been a lot of hard work, so congratulations to my team. Congratulations to the employees who would have also moved on. They would have participated greatly in this program.
He also stated that OTI started with the Pereira family, who contributed and is still contributing tremendously.
And even though the father would have, the founder would have passed on, his sons, they're doing an amazing job because they still have businesses here in St. Kitts that is still very vibrant, and so they're great contributors of the tourism product here in St. Kitts and Nevis. So I want to say kudos to the family, thank you to the family, and congratulations to the listening and the viewing public for making us who we are in St. Kitts.
Meanwhile, Minister of Tourism Lindsay Grant said the transformation over the past 50 years at OTI has been phenomenal, being the first hotel on St. Kitts.
That is really a significant milestone, the OTI being one of the very first hotels in St. Kitts and Nevis. If I recall, at the time they started out with about 5 rooms, and the transformation over the last 50 years has been phenomenal. And so we have to congratulate not only the team that is here at present at the Ocean Terrace Inn, but also those who have toiled in the vineyard for over 50 years. And more specifically, the Pereira family, who were the founders of the Ocean Terrace Inn.
He then stated that OTI stands out amongst all other hotels in the tourism industry. I am Chiari Morton for SKN Newsline.
Change the way you watch TV. Introducing EarTV KN, the new way to watch TV. Watch real-time TV, your favorite shows and channels on any smart TV or mobile device from any location. Starting as low as $75 per month, get up to 3 devices connected on one account. With EarTV, you can watch movies on demand. Over 4,000 titles to choose from, with 3-day trials available. Works on Amazon Fire TV devices, Android phone tablets, and Apple iPhone and iPad. Includes over 500 channels in HD and 4K. Simple to use plug-in and play technology, and pay as you go month to month. No long-term commitments, no cancellation fee, and get professional support. Call us to subscribe to EarTV KN at 869-661-2478, or check us out on Facebook Make your television experience greater by getting Ear TV KN now. Incredible, impressive, and affordable. Ear TV KN.
Creole Restaurant and Bar at the Sugars Complex specializes in authentic local and Caribbean cuisine. Visit us every day for our fine dishes, excellent juices, and great customer service. Why cook on Fridays? Try our Friday buffet lunch menu of spice, rub ribs, stewed chicken, wings with seasoned rice, crepes, organic mixed salad, sweet potato pie, steamed vegetables, and so much more. Get a complimentary drink with a buffet only at $45 EC, or try our lunch special every day. There is something sumptuous in store. Creole Restaurant and Bar, located upstairs Sugars Complex. Call 465-2473 or 662-2473. Creole Restaurant and Bar, the perfect getaway.
Get up mornings with Carl D. Springett on Voice of the Caribbean Radio, Monday to Fridays, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Be energized from the spoken word, daily blessings, black facts, health tips, divine connections, kingdom happenings, weather, SRN news, and more, with star-studded interviews and testimonies and practical principles to help listeners do what the mantra proclaims. Get Up Mornings with Carl D. Springett from Faith Walkins, Love Talkins, and Joy Livings. Get up and be energized with Carl D. Springett, Monday to Fridays, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Voice of the Caribbean Radio at voiceofthecaribbean.net. Get up mornings with Carl D. Springett.
The Miss Black Sun local swimsuit pageant was held on the 2nd of March 2019 at the Sandy Point basketball court. The competition comprised of 4 segments: One Piece, This Is Me, Identical, and Interview. These segments were judged by 5 different judges for each segment, using tablets to tally the scores. Miss Javel Jeffers was crowned the Miss Black Sun 2019 Queen. She won the Best This Is Me segment and the Best Interview segment, winning the show by 722 points. First runner-up went to Miss Danicia Henry, who won the Best One Piece segment and amassed a score of 707 points. Second runner-up went to Miss Akila Hanley, who amassed a score of 681 points. Best Identical Wear was given to Miss Dovanish Chumney, and the Chairman's Award was given to Miss Valencia Kelly. Miss Javel Jeffers will now be moving on to the Miss Black Sun International Show, where she will be representing St. Kitts and Nevis. That show is slated for the 20th of April 2019. I am Chiari Morton for SKN Newsline.
Earlier this year, a group of architectural students from the University of Technology in Jamaica visited St. Kitts and Nevis as part of a fam trip to observe and take note of the architecture on the island. Luke Anthony Bertrand, one of the students, told SK Newsline the purpose of their trip.
So what this school tries to do is, in third year, they try to send the students to different countries, preferably in the Caribbean, that allow them to expose them, to different cities, because we get so accustomed to basically designing spaces within Kingston and Jamaica. They tend to send us to different countries to give us a chance to explore different cities. So that's what we're doing here in St. Kitts. We're here to study the urban patterns, the urban fabric of the city.
The students visited sections of Bastille to observe the architecture. Mr. Bertrand spoke about their experience.
Well, just like the presentation just now, I appreciate the preservation of buildings. I'm one that I love preservation. So the fact that the city tends to preserve a lot of their buildings through historical background, I have total respect for that. I found out recently that if you decide to demolish a building in St. Kitts or even Bastille, that when you rebuild, a certain amount of percentage has to be involved in preservation. So you need to rebuild maybe a portion of that building to keep that historical background.
Towards the end of their visit to St. Kitts, the students did a presentation to architects and other relevant officials on St. Kitts at the Bird Rock Beach Hotel. Mr. Bertrand said their trip to St. Kitts was fruitful.
I totally admire the respect and the culture of Kittitians. I love that I can just knock on somebody's door in the middle of the town, sit down on somebody's balcony, and get a full history of the city, you know? Like, they know everything. Certain places you can't do that, right? So I respect that. I love the whole culture, basically. And the people, the hospitality was overwhelming, basically, you know. Taxi drivers would stop you and, you know, you tell them you're a student. So they drop you where you're going, and I love that about St. Kitts.
Andre Huey, SKN Newsline. The St. Kitts Lawn Tennis Association, the SKLTA, is looking at means to professionalize the sport on the island. At the early part of this year, the association engaged a tennis coach out of the UK who is experienced in helping to craft the professional pathway for the sport. William Foley sat down with SK Newsline and spoke about his brief visit to St. Kitts to meet with the SKLTA.
I developed a lot of tennis clubs, helped them grow from little seeds into successful businesses. And that's mainly my job, really, to try and expand clubs who need that little bit of push into running successful businesses, as well as growing the juniors and seniors into performance players.
He said there is room to professionalize tennis in St. Kitts.
I think it has, yeah. I think it's just a question of approaching in the right direction. And after seeing the whole of St. Kitts and the enthusiasm, especially from the directors of the Tennis Association and their enthusiasm, I know that it's there. It just needs to be approached in the right way, and we need to expand obviously on the facilities, which they're very keen on doing. And from there, all I can see is positive way forward, really.
Meanwhile, President of the Tennis Association, Watkis Shiverton, spoke highly of his meeting with Mr. Foley and hints that the association will be looking to professionalize the sport in St. Kitts.
Well, personally, I was very, very pleased with William's visit. In fact, we've been using this simple expression that we've been meeting the right people at the right time, at the right places. And I believe that his visit here is a wonderful opportunity for tennis in St. Kitts and Nevis. We decided to coin the phrase 2019, the year of tennis. And what he's able to do basically is to inject the necessary structure within the Tennis Association amidst the players, whether from the very juniors to those intermediate players, 18-year-olds, and even the seniors, particularly the program, the cardio tennis, and trying to get the whole pulse beat actively engaged in what can be the potential for themselves, their development, and even for their skill development over time. William, to be honest with you, within a short week, you saw people's faces seeing that tennis is not just about knocking the ball over the net. There's a lot of excitement that can come from the game. There's some nice social cohesion that can come from the game. And their game and their skill of play can easily and be enhanced in a short space of time. And that is what we were able to witness.
The St. Kitts Lawn Tennis Association, during the course of last year, revived the sport in St. Kitts to coincide with the refurbishments of 3 tennis courts at the Warner Park Sporting Facility. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline. Uptown Pizza and Cafe in Charlestown, Nevis offers the widest variety in sumptuous lunches found anywhere on the island. Come for a delicious pizza of any topping: pepperoni, veggie, margarita, chicken and pineapple, and more. Try the special dishes: wings at various flavors, sweet Thai chili, spicy barbecue, and more. Uptown Pizza and Cafe also offers the best in burgers: Fiesta Burger, Barbecue Cheddar Burger, and much more. Come to Uptown Pizza and Cafe, located at Cedar Trees, Charlestown, opposite the park. Call 663-0525 or 469-3052. Also visit them on Facebook. Search Uptown Pizza. Uptown Pizza and Cafe. local cuisine, international flavor. You're watching SKN Newsline TV live on sknnewsline.com.